Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm Rosazila binti Abdul Rashid. Okay, I'm from Politeknik, Tuanku Sirajuddin, Malaysia. Okay, today I will presenting about development of 3D animation on how to fight COVID-19. Introduction. With over than 6 million deaths globally as on March 2022, COVID-19. Okay, the most important global health problems in the influenza pandemic of 1918 is the extremely contagious viral infection caused by the self-acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus. Okay, so it can impact either our lower respiratory tract or upper respiratory tract. Okay, similar to other coronaviruses, it spread mostly through the human contact. Okay, then to break the COVID-19 chain, the Malaysian government began enforcing a movement control order (MCO) on March 18, 2020. For the reopening the economy and companies on May 2020, the Malaysian government has established standard operating procedures to guide all the public of uh, to avoid this virus. Okay, this project is uh, development of 3D animation video as PSA, public service announcement, is a kind of communication akin to commercial, a crucial element of majority of communication initiative. Okay, although these public announcement are often broadcast via donated media spaces, many charitable groups today have opted to buy media slot for these social issue messages. Okay. So modern PSAs have mostly resembled advertising in many ways, which is probably why their alternate moniker, public services advertisement, has become more popular. Okay. Okay, this project has a number of goals that will help it get finished. Okay, the following objectives are to develop the 3D animation of how to fight COVID-19. Okay, then to evaluate the expert reviews of this animation requirement. Okay, now is the methodology process. Okay, this development has implemented using three phases as in figure 1. Okay, this is the methodology of development where we have three phases. The first phase to develop, and the output is the 3D animation development. Okay, phase 2 is the expert review. Okay, and the output is a review analysis. The third phase is improvised, and the output is the final output. Okay, to employ the MDLC technique, this animation is non-interactive item. Okay, this is divided into static and time-based categories. Okay, additionally, pre-production and production and post-production are the three basic stages that all non-interactive multimedia must go through. Okay, an assessment form with question concerning the technique and the animation was presented to the expert during the review session. For enhanced analysis, the voice recorder also captured the expert vocal comment. Okay, the team makes an improvement and final correction to the animation after receiving expert reviewers' suggestion for improvement. Okay, now I will presenting about the development process. Okay, as non-interactive multimedia animation, so we use the normal three phases, which is pre-production, okay, production and post-production. Okay, pre-production is the stage where the overall 3D project will research, design, and planning. Okay, the idea generation will gain. Okay, with the condition of the point idea to produce the animation related to how to fight the COVID-19. Okay. After all the idea was been agreed, okay, of the storyline and the basic version of our 3D animation. Okay, we also describe the existing character, okay, which character we want to develop according to the scene. Okay, the script writing also been written uh, by three version of the first draft and the final draft of our story. Okay, so from the script writing, we identify the movement of the characters, atmosphere, and the action. Okay, the next is the production of of the storyboard for this animation is to initiate the ideas related to the camera position, character poses, and all the scenes included. Okay, the idea of design, character design, costume design, and prop design and setting for this project overall decided in this point. Okay, because this pre-production is the most important phase before we proceed to the next phases. Okay, so after finishing all the pre-production process, we go to the production process, where in this production process, the first of all is to make the 3D modeling. Okay, the 3D modeling is the process of using 3D Max software, okay, to create the character, the props, okay, we using the basic geometric surface to represent the character and the props in the animation. Okay, and then the process of modeling, we use the primitive. Okay, is a low polygon character. And then the next step is doing the texturing. Okay, the process creating and combine texture, color, surface features into the 3D model. Okay, the 3D model always been frequently colored as a flat color by default. Okay, before we do the texturing process. Okay, the material texture is applied to all the walls, floor, also not to the character only. Okay, so we use the UMWB mapping. Okay, to produce the character clothes. Okay, and then after doing the texturing, we go to the rigging part. Okay, in order to move numerous geometric object component in character rigging, so a bone structure is added to the 3D object during the rigging process. Okay, the bone implanted one by one to the feet, beginning and the end at the head. Okay. Mm, After doing all the rigging part, then is the time to animate the character and all the uh, environment. Okay, the 3D character or object in the scene are given their movement during the animation stage. Okay, we follow all the storyboard in the pre-production process. Okay, and then we set the lighting and camera for the standard lighting for each scene. Okay, to ensure the more realistic cast shadow atmosphere is selected before the rendering process. Okay, and then this is the time for rendering. Okay, every scene in 3D animation is broken up and produced into various layers, including the object, colors, background, foreground, shadow, and highlights, among other things. Okay, this layer will be reunite one more in the post-production phase, what we call is compositing. Okay, but before that, we render it as scene by scene. Okay, the animation as scene by scene. Okay, the production process publish the video been saved as MP4 file format. Okay, now we go to the post production process. Okay, phase. Okay, the first one we go for the compositing. Okay, the layer we previously rendered are combined in one more in compositing to create the final output. Okay, put the layers together is a straightforward example of the layering. Okay, we also added voiceover, okay, for this animation, graphics and text for our project. Okay, this process we use Adobe Premiere for arranging the sequence and of footage based on the project storyboard. Okay, and the last process for this post production is the final output. Okay, for the final output, this 3D animation, we publish it as AVI and MP4 format. And this animation video was about 3 minutes 50 seconds. Okay, that's all for the development process. Next, we go to the expert review. Okay, after all done the process of development, okay, this is the expert review. Okay, an assessment form with question concerning the technique and the animation was presented to the expert during the review session. Okay, the voice recorder also captured and the expert vocal for the vocal comment. Okay, some of the remarks were written down on paper and voice recorded. Okay, this table show the comment from the five expert. Okay, all the comment been classified based on their expert. Okay, okay. After we got the all the expert review and all the analysis about the reviews. Okay, improvement been done to the animation. Okay, after receiving all the feedback from the assessment and the animation was improved. Okay, according to the comment, this 3D animation has been improved for in a few key areas based on the listed on the table before. Okay, and mostly based on what the expert comment and review. Okay, as the conclusion, okay, the development of this 3D animation has been well developed and meets the planning in the pre-production phase. Okay, however, expert review and feedback play a very important role in obtaining their views to make improvement to this animation on how to fight COVID-19. Okay, and this project was effectively presented to the public. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.